Welcome to Section 2. In this section, you will learn more about each of the mind frames and have an opportunity to practice using them. The 7 mind frames include previewing, naming, connecting, recapping, constructing, self-testing, and reflecting. Let's begin with previewing. Previewing sets the stage for self-directed learning. Advertisers are great at getting you to preview. Think about your favorite cereal. Now, picture the cereal box. Do you recall that some words and objects stand out? They grab your attention by being bigger, bolder, or centered to catch your eye. Cereal packages also capture your attention by advertising a free prize inside. Yet the prize's picture on the box is usually much larger and cooler than what you find inside. Cereal eaters just come to expect it. Just as advertisers use size, color, and layout to entice you and your money, textbook publishers use similar techniques to draw attention to important concepts. When your mind sees something new, like a catchy ad or a new chapter, it creates a frame for this newness by searching for clues that capture your attention and focus your energy. Experts call this search for clues previewing. When learning, it helps to preview or scan for the hardest content, important details, bullet points, vocabulary, charts, etc. Today's colorful textbooks are rich with sidebars, pictures, and organizers. Your mind will store away the information that is more interesting, more important, and more complicated to you. By the way, have you ever seen a textbook that says, "Don't worry about this information, it's not important"? I doubt it. Textbook writers present everything as important because they expect learners to organize the content for themselves. Previewing also involves making predictions about how to organize new information. Preview and predict, 2 partnering words that sound similar. Say them to yourself a few times. To really understand a textbook, learners must know how to read between the lines, using clues like bold print, italics, color changes, graphs, boxes, photos, and lists. It's like having a silent conversation with the text that will jumpstart the learning process. Are you thinking, am I really supposed to talk to my textbook? Of course. Anyone who really knows how to learn does. Think of what you've been missing. This conversation, you speaking to the book and it speaking to you, is part of the secret to previewing. Imagine putting together a puzzle without seeing the picture on the box. Unless you can see the picture, call it a map, it will be more difficult to get that puzzle together, unless you are a puzzle genius or have all year. The same is true of learning. Self-directed learners recognize that creating a personal map, picture, for organizing their learning is essential. There is such a maze of information in nearly every textbook chapter that you need that map to get you through. But it's your map to make, and you can't do it without previewing. Previewing is the first step in taking control of your learning, and some think it could be the most important. How do you stack up right now as a self-directed learner who knows how to preview? Take a moment to conduct your own learning survey.